What's up, Bamboozle 2011? I'm here with none other than a handsome man named Travie McCoy. Just a few short hours before he takes the stage. Do you have any special surprises lined up? Any guests on stage with you tonight? What do the Bamboozle fans have in store for them?
Just, and you know what to expect from me. Just a lot of energy, you know what I mean? I kind of been known to lose myself on stage, and I'll watch playback from shows. I'm like, who the hell is that dude? You know what I mean? Just a lot of a really awesome exchange of energy. I try to push it out there, and they push it back onto stage, and we just feed off of it. You know what I mean? So as far as surprises go, I guess they wouldn't be surprises if I told you. So I guess you have to come over to the stage and check me out. You know what I'm saying?
Travie, so tell us what's going on now. You're getting ready to start production on a new Gym Class Heroes album, and you just came off a cycle with your own solo album.
Yeah. I just put out a couple years ago. I put out my album Lazarus, which is my little solo endeavor. Did pretty good. I'm really excited about that. Throughout the whole process of promoting and touring for that, we were doing pre-production for the new Gym Class Heroes record, which is entitled The Paper Cut Chronicles 2, which is kind of, going back to our first record and kind of what, that record encompassed, which was like, the innocence and kind of like the rawness of Gym Class Heroes and the unadulterated, just not giving a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Bleed.
So also, aside from your own stuff, you've got a dude you're developing as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
I have an artist named Tim William. I've been working with him for the past 3 or 4 years, and finally, getting him to, I think he's definitely found his lane, and we had a little showcase for him in LA a couple weeks ago, and it went awesome. The kids were really, really receptive to his stuff, and I mean, it's really different, but it's time for something different, you know what I mean? And it's real refreshing, and he just did a joint with DA from Chester French that's out of here. It's amazing. So keep your eyes and ears peeled for Tim William. He's going to be taking over the world soon.
Aside from taking over the world music-wise, you also find a little bit of time to give back via charity, and you actually painted 2 breast casts for Keep Your Breast. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
I did. Me and Erica go way back. This summer will be, I think, my sixth time doing Warped Tour, and I met Erica like 4 times, for like 4 or 5 years ago. I've always been a fan. Actually, I went to the Keep Your Breast tent and asked her if I could draw on a pair of Vans, and she was like, sure, here. And I went back to my bus, and I was all stoked, so I drew on them, and she put them in a little case. And I don't know, it was kind of rewarding, you know what I mean, to kind of help out, the cause, but also kind of, scratch that little artistic itch I have. And then I actually did a couple of breast casts, and that was just like a whole different type of canvas, to paint on boobies, which is really fun. And I just told her a couple days ago that rummaging through all my things, I just moved to Miami a couple years ago, and I still haven't fully moved in, but I was going through a box, and I actually found a blank breast cast that I'm going to paint when I get home. So anything I can do to help out Keep Her Breast, I'm down for it.
Travie, so Bamboozle is 3 days long. Do you have any advice for a young artist or a young fan that's coming to the show? How do you survive 3 days of just being bombarded with music and madness?
I mean, depending on the weather, if it starts to get hot here, just keep yourselves hydrated, you know what I mean? Like, at any festival, kids tend to forget about, their health, they're all stoked on running to the next band and getting to the next stage, and they forget about keeping themselves alive, and water and Gatorade, whatever you can get your hands on, liquid-wise, make sure you keep them in you.